Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to XWF Warzone. We have a packed card ready for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, here. So let's get into our match card. Because this is definitely going to be an awesome episode of wrestling here tonight. And fresh off of their win last week, we got Creeping Rage, Cameron James Groff, and the Creeper taking on the XWF World Tag Team Champions, Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption. So hey, if Creeping Rage can knock off the champs, that should give them put them in good position to take those tag team titles. Hey, Cameron James and the Creeper already had a victory last week. So, hey, if they can knock off the champions, this could look really good for these two in the World Tag Team title picture. Then coming up after that, we got Bone Crusher taking on Mr. Groff in one-on-one action. Bone Crusher definitely looking to possibly want that World Television Championship. And we got Doolson taking on Jacob Cass in one-on-one action. And after last week's crushing defeat, Jake Cage takes on Anthony Andrews once again in one-on-one action, as well as Soupy looks to take on Luge once again. Soupy suffering a horrible defeat at the hands of the XWF Women's Champion. She looks to possibly right that wrong, because she wants another shot at that XWF Women's Championship. And then again, Mike Groff looks to possibly get another victory over the reigning and defending United States champion DJ Killer Keemstar. And then in our main event, hey, Keemstar's pulling back-to-back double duty, but this time he is putting the United States Championship on the line against number one contender NL Slip. Looks like Claire Groff, seeing that her husband is in contention for that title, is looking to possibly throw a wrench into her husband's championship title plans by possibly putting that title on NL Slip in our main event tonight. So, with the match card planned out for tonight's episode, let's get down to the ring for our opening contest as Creeping Rage takes on the reigning and defending World Tag Team Champions in non-title action. So let's get down to the ring and get this matchup underway. Put the controller up over here. And yes, you get to face me dead on with this camera action. And here we go, Creeping Rage make their way out here first.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 495 pounds, the Assassins.
Creeping Rage making their way down to the ring. These men are teaming up because they have a newfound respect for each other. They have both went to war and realized they are better as a combined force than they are separate. They are looking to team up and take take on the XWF Tag Team Division here on Warzone. And here's the thing, their targets are those XWF World Tag Team titles.
It's a new day, yes it is!
Speaking of Tag Team Championships, here come Lolcow Live.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 880 pounds, the World Zone Tag Team Champions, Heavy Machinery!
Heavy Machinery is right. Like, these two have pretty much wrecked their way through the tag team division. But then again, they haven't taken on a tag team quite like Cameron James Groff and the Creeper. I think Jordy and Steven might be a little in over their heads. It's like, here's the thing. If Creeper and Cameron James can tear each other apart, just imagine what they can do to a dominant tag team like Wings and Boogie. That fresh coat of pink. So let's get this matchup underway. Ring the bell. Ooh! Cameron, man. Yep, here we go. Pull back. Ooh! Cameron James now go. Oh! Jordy just tossing him down. A little bit of a face buster by Jordy. He tags out and brings Boogie in. Oh! Boogie did not get all of that clothesline. Yep. Grinding his face into the top rope. Boogie going for the quick pin one. Nope, getting the shoulder up. And tonight's drink of choice, nice old cup of coffee with some Almond Joy coffee creamer and my brand new Super Mario Brothers coffee cup. That is the drink of today for this episode of XWF Warzone, as both men now exiting the ring. Oh! Boogie just shoving down Cameron James, and now Boogie making his way back into the ring, and now he's looking to go right after the Creeper. Cameron James needs to get back into the ring, and he does. No, oh, come on! Like, Boogie not allowing Cameron to get any offense in, and Boogie just busted him wide open with that knee strike. Wings of Redemption tag back in. Oh, DDT! Cameron James looking to go right after Wings of Redemption. Oh! Wings of Redemption shoving him off him. Like, Wings just blocking the way so he could get to the tag, but Cameron James from behind, off the ropes, drop down. Ooh, big boot, and it just barely staggered the big man. Wings tossed into the corner, tie up, and now he's going right for the, oh my God. Once again, slamming him down. Cameron James looking to go for the cover. And not even a one count. Cameron James has to do a little more work. He wants to pick up the victory, but Wings of Redemption has him up the fireman's carry. Face first into the turnbuckle. Oh my God, come on, ref, get in there. Like, here, Jesus Christ, the referee just choking out Cameron James, but Cameron James turning it around on one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Boogie, now Wings tossed into the corner. Tie up. Head banged off the top turnbuckle. Once again, no! He's turning around. He's with the clothesline and now tags out, bringing in Boogie. That's Cameron J. Oh my God! Big boot knocking him back. Oh, little cheap shot by the Creeper. Oh my. Boogie just too strong for. And he gets the hot tag, and the Creeper makes his way in. The fuck? Boogie's just shoving him off. Like here's the thing. Like, the champions are just way too strong. Oh my God, he has him up. Oh, snake eyes off the top turnbuckle and a fucking hip attack. Sorry for the F-bomb, but kip up by the Creeper. But Boogie's still turning it around. Putting Cameron, the Creeper against the ropes. Sorry. Don't come after me, Creeper. I'm just the commentator. Ugh. Creeper off the rope. Oh, knee to the midsection. Cameron James needs to get back up to the apron, and he does. And he asks for the tag, and he gets it! Hot tag to Cameron James. Now Cameron James with a headbutt to Boogie. Tie up once again, now sending Boogie off the ropes into a big boot. But here's the thing, it wasn't enough to land the big man off his feet. Oh my God, body splash. Oh, no. Bonsai! Into the cover, and the Creeper breaks it up. Boogie not too happy with that one. Oh, tie up. Sending. Oh my, what the hell? Wings of Redemption getting a little double team action in there. Here's the thing, Boogie has definitely been dominant. Oh, quick jab to the throat. And here's the thing, this is why Wings and Boogie have been a dominant here in the tag division. They are no strangers to wanting to fight dirty. Cameron James fighting back. Oh my God! Cameron going for the cover. 1, 2, and a near fall. Cameron James almost put down one half of the tag champs, sending Boogie into his corner. Now going for the leg. The giant tree trunk, or like a giant piece of ham, Christmas ham. Oh my God! Slamming him down on the mat, tagging out, bringing the Creeper back in. Ooh! What the? He got bossed. The Creeper almost got knocked down, and now Wings of Redemption making his way back in. Now Wings knocking down the Creeper. Ooh! Big headbutt. Wings of Redemption looking to turn things around on Creeping Rage. And another big headbutt! Here's the thing. We don't know why these guys have been tag team champions for such a long time. This is pretty much why they've held on to those titles for as long as they have. Ooh! Knee to the face, and now Boogie coming back in. Ooh! He takes down the Creeper. The Creeper just getting manhandled in this matchup. Ooh! Right to the spine, and now he's going right after Cameron James. Oh my God! Luther's press to Boogie! From behind. And he's taking him to the ropes. Ooh, stiff punch. Here we go. Has him up. Stomp to the chest. into the cover. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. The Creeper trying to wear down Boogie 2988. Trying to beat whatever he ate for lunch today out of him. Come back up, tie up. Into the corner. Get your fat ass into the corner, the Creeper says. Now just wearing down the arm. Oh! As we go, oh, yeah, grinded his face against the top rope. Whatever, that rope is stained, is so red, like blood stains will, oh no, crucifix neck breaker. And Boogie gets back up, no selling it. He has him up. Snake eyes! Here's the thing, Boogie is definitely an expert at no-selling this shit. Now he tags in Wings of Redemption. Oh, tie up, oh my god, forearm to the face. This guy's fueled up on a 24-pack of Pepsi before this match. So yeah, he's definitely wired. Oh my god! He just tossed him. Wings making his way out of the ring before coming back in. I don't know what he is thinking. Oh my god, he just got clocked with a super kick. Oh my god! Creeper using his own body as a weapon, now choking him out. Here's the thing, like the Creeper is no stranger to bending the rules in tag team competition. Now into the corner. Tag to the Cameron James. Oh, and a punch to the midsection. Uh-oh. Cameron James is looking to take Jordy to school as he's going up to the top rope for some old school. Here we go. Now Cameron James looking to finish up. He has him up. Oh my god, the strength of Cameron James! Tombstone pile driver! Oh my god, as he goes for the cover. 1, 2, no! Wings of Redemption getting the shoulder up. But can Cameron... Oh my god, and now he tags in the Creeper. I don't think he had enough strength to go for another one, but the Creeper tying it up, sending Jordy into the corner. Superman punch! Ducked it! Spear! That could be it! Creeper goes for the cover! 1, 2, and 3! As Creeping Rage just knock off the World Tag Team Champions. These two definitely have to be proud of that victory. They endured the onslaught from Wings and Boogie to scoop a hard-fought victory. And I'm pretty sure, like, they are definitely put themselves in the conversation as tag team champion contenders here on XWF Warzone. This is only like their second match as a official tag team, and they have already knocked off the champions in non-title action. So like Creeping Rage could very well be in the conversation for a tag team title opportunity. But we gotta move on. We got Bone Crusher taking on the former XWF World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Groff, in one-on-one action. So let's get down to the ring. Get this matchup underway. Here we go, Mr. Groff taking on the Bone Crusher. Now let's get down to the ring. Oh, shit.
fourth, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 500 pounds, Boone Crusher.
You don't want none. Of course I don't want none. Possibly taking on his most demonic challenge here in the Extreme Wrestling Federation. Here he is. Let him in. WF pretty much knows that familiar entrance from this guy. Here's the thing, he pretty much put a death grip on the XWF World Heavyweight Championship last summer. All of last summer, till Ringmaster Mike Roth was the one to defeat him for that title at last year's Summer Armageddon inside Hell in a Cell. Mr. Roth definitely looks a little more evil this time around. Mr. Roth, it's kind of hard to tell what he's thinking. Here's the thing. Everything on his mind is causing chaos. Here we go, and this match is now officially underway. Did I say almond joy creamer? Like, this is Cinnabon creamer. Pretty much mixed up the two that I was looking at in the store, but right now Bone Crusher going up. Drop, turning it around. Picking up Bone Crusher. Oh! Bone Crusher. Definitely looking like he's going to be Mr. Groff's toughest competitor. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. A quick pin. Like I said, it's been a while since we saw Mr. Groff in action. Oh my God! Sleeper hold locked in on Bone Crusher and takes him down. Oh, Bone Crusher rolling out of it. Ooh! Last time we saw him. And I think of his powers now. Mike Robb definitely made Mr. Groff more mortal after he defeated him for that world title last year at Summer Armageddon. Oh no! Ooh! Rock needs to figure out a way to turn this back. Oh! Shoved him down. He's rolling to the outside of the ring. Looking for left. Oh my God! Speared off the ring apron. Kip up by Mr. Groff. Tie up. But Bone Crusher picks him up, slamming him against the apron. Bone Crusher last week defeated Chris Danger. But Mr. Groff with the Luthez press on the big man. Nope, tie up takedown for Bone Crusher. And he's just laying him up. Here we go, like Bone Crusher showing that he is a powerhouse here on Warzone. Top rope is, oh! No one home. He miscalculated that. But he did recover pretty quickly. Stomp to the back. Uh-oh, off the ropes! Oh! Mr. Groff avoids the body splash. Oh! Bone Crusher shoving him. Oh! Picked it up. Here we go. Snake Eyes! Oh, God. Oh, God. Going to work on the leg. Nope. Bone Crusher with the cover. Oh, and he has his feet on the ropes! Come on! And the referee saw it. Oh! Mandible Claw! Locked in on Bone Crusher! But Bone Crusher fighting out of it. Ooh! Uh-oh. Now here we go. Oh my God! Mr. Groff is busted open for that right and left battle. Now he's getting repeated headbutts. Getting hit with those repeated headbutts. Go off the rope. And another body splash! Oh my God, this is definitely it. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. He definitely took out Mr. Groff. There's your winner, Bone Crusher. That's what you can definitely call a dominant victory. And I'm definitely sure that Chris Danger saw that loud and clear. And that was definitely a message sent loud and clear to Chris Danger. Bone Crusher defeated Chris Danger last week, and he went through a former XWF World Heavyweight Champion in the form of Mr. Groff. Oh yeah, like Bone Crusher is definitely the man to look out for the future of the Extreme Wrestling Federation, and I'm pretty sure like he is definitely going to be a future television champion once he is done with his rivalry with Chris Danger. But we gotta move on. We got Duelson taking on Jacob Cass in one-on-one action. So let's get back down to the ring and get this matchup underway.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Australia, weighing in at 228 pounds, Dude Cunha.
Also wants to be in competition, wants to earn a shot at that XWF television championship himself. So, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the competition for that championship is looking pretty stiff. If, as like the contenders are looking to line up for a shot at that title. So, like, Blackheart is definitely taking a look at these matches with a very close eye. It's like, hey, he's got competition lining up for a shot at his championship. You got Bone Crusher, you got Duelson, you got this man, Jacob Cass. Jacob Cass being a former television champion. He also wouldn't mind wanting to win that championship back. Here's the thing, like, the competition in the mid-card has never looked as strong here on Warzone as it has currently. Here's the thing, speaking of mid-card competition, what did I say? Mid-card competition, like, there's people lining up for Team Stars titles. We got Mr. Groff wanting a shot at it. Mr. Groff, we got Mike Groff in a feud with him over that title. We got NL Slip competing here tonight in our main event for a shot at that title. Like, Warzone as a very competitive mid-card. And here's the thing, that makes both of those mid-card titles something to be sought after. And here we go. Let's get this matchup underway. So yeah, Duel taking on Cass. Let's get this matchup underway. Tie up as Duel picks up Jacob Cass, slams him into the turnbuckle and tosses him. Ground and pound and just punching him right in the face and stomping him. And got Duel just showing his fury. And he wants to be the one to definitely take out the competition here in the mid-card, because he wants to be the only one to take on that championship, take out the champion. But here's the thing, but here's the thing, on his road to being a champion, Bone Crusher definitely has a good claim to that title, as he just took out Chris Danger and Mr. Groff. He took out Chris Danger last week and Mr. Groff tonight, so hey, Bone Crusher could definitely dispute Duelson's claim for wanting to go after that championship. But here's the thing, Duelson has to go through Jacob Cass here tonight if he wants to even talk about going for that championship. Here we go, and Jacob Cass is definitely taking it to him right now. Stomp to the paper bag, which is covering his face. Oh, and a punt kick! Duelson doing like a Samoa Joe-like maneuver to avoid a dive to the outside. But Jacob Cass turning it around and slamming him down on the ring apron before slamming him into the steel ring supports. Both men making their way back into the ring. Jacob Pass sending him off the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Ooh, and a clothesline taking him down. Chop to the chest. Tie up. Into the corner. Tie up. Clothesline against the corner. And another one. After being Irish whipped into the opposite corner. And a side slam. Taking him down. Now Jacob looking to finish him off. Bang! Going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. It's over. That's all she wrote as Jacob Cass picks up the victory. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, was an epic encounter. Like Duelson was looking too far ahead, and he underestimated his opponent here tonight. Like I said, you don't want to look too far ahead, and that's where you get caught. And once you get caught, hey, you'll end up losing. Just like what happened to Duel in that matchup. He overlooked his opponent, and his opponent definitely took advantage of that and scooped the win. But right now, we got a battle of two men who definitely are who want to earn a shot at Beastmaster's XWF Championship. So, let's get down to the ring. So, Jake Cage and Anthony Andrews can go ahead one-on-one in the ring. Should have introduced that match in a better way, ladies and gentlemen, but fuck. Here we go. Oh my god! Anthony Andrews looking to dive on Jake Cage, but Jake Cage turning it around. Anthony trying to turn it around, and the referee separating these two. The referee getting cooler heads to prevail, and this match is now underway. Here's the thing, these two athletes definitely want to lay claim to that #1 contendership, but only one of them can come out with a shot for Beastmaster's XWF Championship. Beastmaster is the one who dethroned the Pharaoh for that title back at XWF Fatal Resurrection. And these two are looking to battle it out to see who will be the next to possibly earn the right to lose to the Beastmaster. And then again, I shouldn't have said that part out loud. Hey, they want to earn the right to get a shot at the XWF title. I think like what I just said just buried their efforts for that championship. But then again, Jake Cage laying in on Anthony Andrews. Anthony Andrews also had a shot at the XWF title, but unfortunately was unable to come up victorious over then champion the Pharaoh. And Anthony Andrews has vowed to get another shot at that championship because he wants his time to shine. His time to shine is now, and he wants a shot at gold early on in 2026 as he sends Jake Cage off the ropes and now turns him around into a neck breaker, laying out Jake Cage. But Jake Cage also fresh fresh into his solo run here in 2025 since him and Jada Key Evans took their separate ways as he is trying to find his footing in singles competition. These two This man has had a rough go with things, but he... Oh my God, with a spear! Like, Jake Cage has took down a lot of people in GTS with that spear, and he tried to take down Anthony Andrews, but he got his shoulder up before the count of 3. But Jake Cage going to the top rope. Oh my God, body splash to the outside. That was almost a Bronson Reed-esque tsunami. Sorry, Jake Cage, I had to call it like I see it. You know, like, you do look like Bronson Reed. And here we go. Oh! Anthony Andrews turning it around, going through it. Code breaker! Actually, like, that was a first 48, but Anthony Andrews rolls back into the ring. And now Jake Cage makes his way back in. Jake Cage was burning a lot of time, but Jake Cage turning it around, has him up, choke slam! Jake Cage picking him back up again, kick to the midsection. Ooh, nope. Ooh, and Anthony Andrews looking to scoop it, turning him around. Oh my God! Anthony Andrews definitely looking like the young lion who wants to be the future of the Extreme Wrestling Federation here on Warzone, and now he's going for the submission. Uh-oh. Looking to turn it around. Get out of the way, ref! Locking in that surfboard. Oh my God, and he breaks the hold. Ooh, kick to the back. I think like he could have wore down Jake Cage, but he's going for the oh my God, no one home! As Jake Cage picking him up, has him up. Oh my God! Jake Cage definitely showing his skill as a veteran. Here we go, has him up. Uranagi! Jake TV going to the top rope. Has him up. Oh my God, tsunami! Going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Jake Cage picking up the victory. Jake Cage has, or I should say, Bronson Reed Jr. picking up the victory. Sorry, Jake TV, I call it like I see it. Hey, you look like Bronson Reed. You might want to just go with it. Yeah, we know you're not Bronson Reed. You might want to just embrace it whenever somebody says you look like Bronson Reed. But there we go, like Jake Cage with the victory over Anthony Andrews in a very, very excellent one-on-one matchup. But we gotta move on. We got some women's action, as Soupy is still in the hunt for the XWF Women's Championship, as she looks to take on Luge in one-on-one action. So let's get down to the ring. Get to the placement, so I don't think one of these women would be the intended opponent. So let's get down to the ring and see who's getting replaced. Soupy is already in the ring. She beat down her sister Wittens. Actually, I think like there's some part of Soupy that actually is not gonna like that very well, even though like she has been in a vicious feud with her sister Wittens before that ended at XWF Fatal Resurrection. But right now, Soupy looking to, actually Luge just laying in on Soupy. Luge definitely getting the emotional advantage by just attacking her sister before the matchup. That was our intended matchup, Wittens versus Soupy. I don't think like Soupy would like that very well, because I'm pretty sure Soupy wanted to be the one to beat down her sister. Ugh, fuck. Still in control of this matchup. Off the springboard, but Soupy gets out of the way. There probably has to be some worry, some sympathy in Soupy's black heart for the condition of her sister. But right now, she is turning this beatdown around on the women's champion. It's like Soupy wants that championship going in to 2026. She wants to be the brand new XWF Women's Champion. Oh! Luge turning it around. And here's the thing, speaking of dominant champions, like Luge has had a stranglehold off on that women's title. Both of her reigns, she won that title off of Wheezy Blonde. So here's the thing, Soupy looking to possibly be the next one to defeat Luge for that title. And here's the thing, I don't think Luge wants to let go of that championship anytime soon, because, hey, she has had a dominant stranglehold on that title. Like the title that Claire Groff dubbed Precious Purple. With the title now held in the grip of Luge, as both these women want to contend for that championship. Oh my God, Black Mass, but kip up by Luge as she just eats a knuckle sandwich. Oh my God, go to sleep. Here's the thing, like I think Soupy's head also bounced off of the barricade after she just got kneed in the face, but hey, the referee calling for security is actually, I don't think he needed to call for security, because I think like Soupy just got knocked out after her head just bounced off of the barricade. Well, we gotta move on to another vicious rivalry, and this definitely two men with the biggest egos imaginable. Like Mike Groff won last week via countout, and like Keemstar definitely was looking for a year-long title reign before Mike Groff defeated him. Like both of these men have huge egos, and one of these men want to definitely claim to be U.S. champion. There we go. Let's get down to the ring. And here's the thing. Speaking of egos, this guy has been going on a huge spiel. As like I would say, here comes the uncivilized owner of WSW Uncivilized. Doesn't say WSW. This is the founder and former chairman and CEO of the Extreme Wrestling Federation. He is the OTC, the one true chairman. This is Ringmaster Mike Groff, he is a former and dominant XWF champion and XWF World Heavyweight champion, former and future XWF United States champion. Like, I pretty much missed those out. Like, hey, here's the thing. I have to do that. He slipped me a few extra dollars to add that little spiel to his introduction. Going to the ring to offer cult of personality, and this definitely, he is a cult of personality in this company. Pretty much the guy who created this whole universe that we broadcast to you here on YouTube. Here's the thing, Warzone, Mayhem, and also WSW, and also the short-lived ECW would not be a thing without this guy's mind. Right now, here comes his opponent for this matchup, the reigning and defending XWF United States champion. This is TJ Killer Keemstar. He's also held that title longer than anybody. He was hoping to hold that for one full year before he was defeated by Ringmaster Mike Groff back at XWF Fall Brawl. But here's the thing, he won it back 2 weeks later in a GTS Rules death match. Definitely using Mike Groff's own match against him. But here he is, still United States champion once again. Keemstar definitely carries himself as a proud United States champion. He doesn't care whether he's loved or hated. All he cares is if these fans respect him, and Mike Groff is definitely looking to lay into the champ, but Keemstar caught the challenger slipping. And here we go, off, and boom, right to the midsection. There we go. Oh! Stiff punches, jawbreaker by Mike Groff. Both of these men are veterans here in the XWF. Keemstar was definitely the first Ultimate Royal Rumble winner who went on to the main event of XWF X-Mania. Tie up. Here we go, off the rope, drop down by Mike Groff. And another drop down again, and a stiff forearm to the face. This is the thing, like, even though Keemstar went on to the XWF Championship match at that X-Mania, Mike Groff went on to a match of his own at that X-Mania, where he went on to defeat the game Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, or what is now known as the WWE Undisputed Championship. Before that, it was the WWE Championship. Yeah, many names for that title during its run. But then again, you may not have heard about that because, like, hey, that was definitely non-canon in the eyes of then WWE officials. So, like I said, Mike Groff was definitely screwed out of being the true WWE champion. And because of that, I like to say, fuck you, Vince McMahon. How can I wrestle and do commentary at the same time? As you can see on the screen, I'm also wearing a headset. As I just took a clothesline from Keemstar right before eating another enziguri. Uh-oh. Keemstar has him up. Oh, kick to the midsection. And another one. And another clothesline. Keemstar bringing the fire here tonight. But now he goes up. Eats a Luthez press by the challenger. Like, here's the thing. If you want to take on Mike Robb, you got to bring it. Because he will definitely bring it to you. Oh. Here we go, and another clothesline! Keemstar going for the cover, 1, 2, and no! Another near fall. Keemstar definitely wants to get this matchup done and over with immediately with the least amount of damage so he can preserve most of that for the main event that's coming up next. Oh my God! Clothesline off the top rope. Here we go. He's picking Mike Roth up once again. And a spine buster on the floor. Kip up by Mike Roth. Goes around. And he gets caught and slammed on the ground. Yeah, Mike Roth saying, acknowledge me. To this entire packed stadium here in Des Moines. Here we go! Oh my God! And he eats a clothesline. Those clotheslines definitely wearing out the uncivilized owner of WXW. Tie up once again. Now he's taking him over to the corner, makes him headbang off the top turnbuckle. He has him up, slamming him down on the mat. Going around. He's getting back up. And oh no! And he gets out of the way, doing like a Samoa mandible claw locked in. This is definitely a debilitating hold. Like Mike Roth has put down a lot of people, but Keemstar finding a way to break out of it. Go, and he has him up. Oh my God, and he busted him open. And he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Mike Groff gets the shoulder up, buddy. He busted the owner open. Going up again, and he hits him again. This has definitely sealed it. 1, 2, and 3. It's over. I think like the champion. A little worse for wear. Midsection definitely not looking good. Like Mike Groff lost the battle, but if you look at the champion, he won the war of this matchup. Keemstar definitely getting revenge from that countout victory, from that countout loss last week on Warzone. Then again, but he came out looking a little worse for wear, and that's definitely not going to look good going into his title defense coming up in our main event. But here we go. This is our main event of the evening. You gotta definitely do it like that if you want to definitely hype up your main event. We gotta at least wait a little bit because Keemstar is definitely getting taped up backing Gorilla. So, hey, maybe we gotta talk up a little bit of the tail of the tape here. NL Slip is the #1 ranked contender, and I think like Claire Groff definitely knew that Keemstar is weakened down and she wants to take the title out of the equation between her husband and Keemstar's rivalry. And that's kind of a scummy thing to do for the chairwoman to do to her own husband, but hey, but here's the thing, like, the opportunity definitely goes over to NL Slip, because NL Slip is the #1 ranked contender for that United States Championship. So, as I'm hearing, Keemstar has his midsection wrapped up and he's ready to go. So let's get back down to the ring and get our main event underway. Like, here's the thing, they spent a lot of time wrapping up his midsection, making sure he's ready for this main event.
Heavyweight Championship!
Definitely might have cost. Here's the thing, Keemstar losing that title here tonight. Mike Ross might have just screwed over his own chances of being the one to beat Keemstar for that United States Championship. Mike Ross may have just handed that championship title over to NL Slip, gift wrap with a nice little bow on top of the package here tonight. He definitely kissed his chances of being the one to defeat Keemstar or for that title at XWF Black Christmas. You know, Slip definitely looks like he might have an easy cakewalk if he targets that midsection during this matchup. But then again, Keemstar has endured a lot worse. But here's the thing, this title defense is coming right after he just defeated Mike Ross. This is like he's double booked back to back here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Keemstar definitely feeling the effects of that previous matchup, of what Ringmaster Mike Groff dealt out to him in that matchup. So he is definitely not 100% going into this title defense. There he is, holding that title up. The thing, if Keemstar is not lucky, he might kiss that United States Championship goodbye. Put up the title graphic, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing the challenger from the pits of hell, weighing in at 228 pounds, Steve!
Now Slip, definitely ready for this matchup.
From Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the United States Heavyweight Champion, Daniel
by these fans as he passes his championship over to the official. So let's get this matchup underway. The United States Championship. Slip is ready, and so is Keemstar. Ring the bells, and let's get this main event underway. Keemstar with the tie-up. Has him up. Ooh! Falcon Arrow. Now he's going after Slip. Now Keemstar looking to retain the championship right now here in our main event. Like a Keemstar possibly intends to possibly get this match over with, so he doesn't end up causing further injury to that midsection. Also put down Ringmaster Mike Croft, but we definitely saw him walking out, holding his ribs. And they definitely took time to wrap him up, so like he's definitely gonna be feeling the pain every time he then takes a breath, so that's gonna feel like being stabbed in the chest every time he breathes. Oh, drop toe hold into a heel hook. Oh my God, he's going right for the leg. Keemstar fighting out of it. Here's the thing, Keemstar looking a little labored after getting out of that maneuver. Drop down. Nope. Kicks to the thighs as he takes down the big man. Go over there. Oh! That's not going to fare too well with those ribs as he crashes and burns on the outside. Tie up by Slip as he sends Keemstar off the ropes. Drop down. And has him up. Full Northern Light suplex into a cover. 1, 2. Overhead chop sends him backwards into the corner. Oh, Keemstar out of it. Go behind. Now he takes him, tosses him off the ropes, and in knee to the midsection. You know, Slip looking to turn things around. Ooh! Ooh! Keemstar lands on the floor. Making his way back in. Tie up. Takedown. Ooh! Stomp to the back of the head. And a Slip showing off a little bit. You don't want to show off too much. Oh my God! And a leaping clothesline from Keemstar. Taking down In-Out Slip. Oh! Here's the thing. Like, if Keemstar is lucky enough to retain this championship, he definitely might have definitely would still turn out to be a favor for Mike Groff, because like NL Slip definitely would have weakened him down a little bit more as Keemstar tosses Slip to the outside. And off the ropes. Ooh! Missile drop kick. Taking down the challenger. And a spine buster on the floor. Who you gonna call? Into a leg drop. Picks him up once again and slams him into the ring post. Keemstar picking NL Slip back up once again. Takes him over to the LED board and sending him back into the ring. Oh, NL Slip back up. Oh! And he hits him with that knee to the face. And slamming him into the turnbuckle. Up from behind. Oh, Keemstar turning it around again. Keemstar picking him up. Has him up. And hits him. And a springboard into a moonsault. Slip rolls to the outside. Now back into the ring. Oh! Slams him back down. Keemstar going back to the outside. And he's showing off in front of the fans. You should be going to work on the challenger. You know, Slip turning things around. That's what happens when you show off. And he just tosses him like he was nothing. Slip back in from the outside. Like, you can't become champion off of a count out. Go. Takes him down. Uh-oh. Turning him around. Going for the Scorpion Deathlock. Oh my god. That'll definitely wear down the midsection. And a kip up by Keemstar. Go behind by Slip. Oh my god. Oh, Keemstar gets out of it! Keemstar turning things around. What's he looking for? Azuma Man finishes him off. Going for the cover. Can he retain? 1, 2, and 3. Keemstar battles through and retains his United States Championship.
Here is your winner, and still United States Heavyweight Champion.
A fight, definitely a champion willing to fight through the pain and retain his championship. I think like Mike Roth has his work cut out for him going into XWF Black Christmas. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, will bring us to the end of this week's episode of XWF Warzone. Till we see you on Thursday for Mayhem. Peace the fuck out.